Hi everyone, welcome to South International School. This is Aparna. Today, let's see the second tense, that is past tense, and we will see how past tense is further divided into four other tense, and let's see the form and its uses, right? Okay, so we are taking past tense. In that, the first form is simple past tense. The form of simple past tense is past tense of the verb is used, that is V2. For example, positive statement, it will be I threw the ball. Okay, threw is the past tense of throw. For negative sentences, it will be subject plus did not plus root form of the verb. For example, he did not write the homework. For interrogative sentences, we have to add did. Did plus subject plus root form of the verb. Okay, while adding did, we need not take the past tense of the verb. We have to stick it on with the root form itself because did is already the past tense of do. Okay, for example, did he write the homework? Okay, when we are taking WH question words, then you have to write what did he write in the notebook, like that. Now, let's see the uses of simple past tense. Simple past tense is used to denote action that took place at some moment in the past or a period of time. For example, we stayed at Kanpur for 2 weeks. The next use is this tense also expresses some past habit. For example, we usually went to the school by bus. Now let's move on to the next tense, that is past continuous tense. And the form of past continuous tense is was or were plus ing form of the verb. For affirmative sentence, the example is I was playing. While changing the subject, it will become they were playing. For negative sentence, it will be I was not playing. Changing the subject, they were not playing. For interrogative sentences, was he playing or were they playing? Okay, now let's see the uses of past continuous tense. This tense is used to express an action which was in progress at some point of time in the past. Okay, it is emphasizing the past event. They were painting the door. Okay, to express an action which was in progress at some point of time in the past. The next use is very often simple past and past continuous tense are used together. This denotes an action that took place in the past while another action was in progress. Okay, when one action was in progress, another action took place. For example, Nitin was sleeping when the telephone bell rang. Okay, so what was in progress? Sleeping was in progress. At that time, the telephone bell rang. Hope that is clear. Now, let's move on to the next one. The next is past perfect tense. The form of past perfect tense is had plus past participle form of the verb. Example, I had played. While changing the subject, there is no change here. Okay. The verb is not at all changing. For example, he had played. Right. Now, negative sentence, I had not played. He had not played. For interrogative, example, had he played or why had he not played? Now let's move on to the uses of past perfect tense. The first use is, it is used to express actions completed before a given past moment. Or, when two actions happens in the past, this tense is used to denote the first action. I'll explain it with example. The train had left before we reached the station. Two actions happened in the past and the first action, in that the first action is the train had left. The train had already gone before we reached the station. Okay, so one is the train leaving and the other one is the people reaching there. So the train had left. Okay, that is the first action. So we are using past perfect tense there. First action we will use past perfect tense, and the next one we will use only the past tense. Right? The next uses, it is also used with such verbs as hope, expect, think, etc. to suggest that past hope, desire, intention, etc. was not realized. Okay, we will use this tense also with words like hope, expect, think. Okay, for example, I had hoped that I would pass. Okay, now let's move on to the next tense, that is past perfect continuous tense. And the form is had been plus ing form of the verb. In positive sentence, the example is I had been playing. And changing the subject, it will become she had been playing. Negative, I had not been playing. And interrogative, had you been playing? Now the uses of past perfect continuous tense. This tense is used to express an action which began before a definite moment in the past and had continued up to the moment and was still in progress at that moment or had very recently finished. Okay? Example is, I was very tired when I met you because I had been working in the field for 4 hours. Okay, so a past action, but its result is now also. That is it. Okay, so that's all with past tense. Thank you.